Hello everybody, welcome back to Balatro's Road to 100%. We have one deck stake win left to get Completionist Plus. So strap in, it's black deck, we could be here a minute, but we're going to do what we can. We have 52 gold stickers so far. So only 3 hands to play, but 6 joker slots. I would like it, but we can't afford it. Oh, God. You know what? I'm just going to restart. I need a reasonable start here to get going when we only have 3 hands. That's just the tall and short of it. Can I have a full house, please? Thank you. It's always the case you have 2 pair and they give you one of each when you didn't need one of each. You just needed one solitary card. Just to rub it in a bit. Splash is back again. Ice cream keeps us alive. Get ourselves some money. After 1 round, this will pay for itself. Because it will be paying out 3, a rent of 3, but then it will get bigger thereafter. And I definitely don't have a rocket win yet. And if you're going to have rocket, best to have it super duper early. Ballot is great, but we don't have anything to do with it, and it is perishable. More 10s. Right, it's not the hand I was looking for, but I'll take it. Oh, can you imagine if this was just, if we just won immediately with black deck? I will do this just to keep us going until we're ready for some kind of big pivot. Is this even worth 400 points? It's not. Game over. King me. So many pairs. Even more pairs. Thank you. No extra $3 for me, but that's fine. Our buffoon pack says burglar. Now it costs 3, but it gives us 3 hands, so it kind of pays for itself back if we can win with 3 hands remaining most of the time. Show me a heart. This will do. So it's currently costing us money, but we'll get there, I hope. Cards played previously are debuffed. 98765. That was the 9, not the ace I wanted to play. Good job, me. Not 300 points, but we're getting closer. That'll do it. $5. Crazy. Probably keeps us moving until we can then get some other stuff working. 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So we get $3 back, which is the cost of the burglar. We could take the trio. It costs $1. It's really good, but we can't do the trio and a crazy joker at the same time, and I don't really love the idea of having 2 rentals right now. So we will pass on that one. Jack 9, Ace Jack. Still need more points. 5 ball. I do not have high hopes for this run. Oh yeah, there you go. That'll do it. I could have done free uncommon joker, but I don't like having to try and get through the 450 point big blind with 3 hands. It's just a lot more difficult. Well, at least it's not rental. And this should win. Yeah. Sure. King me. Right, that'll be plenty enough points. And then I just want to save up some money for the last 3 rounds that those guys are both in play. Queens and 4s? Yes. No money back because no hands, but $1 from interest. Then 6s and some face cards, please. Nines and jacks will do it. 2 interest, 2 spare hands. $4, that's 8 total. 2,000 face cards drawn face down is trickier. 8 if we contain a pair. could have checked suits to see if they were next to each other, but we're going to be okay. I don't want to pay rent on this. One round left on that. 3,200 seems like more than I want to try and do just on Smiley Face. But Chariot and Smiley Face might be fine. We could do this with 3 Smiley Faces. Nice. Okay. $28 to make something work. I think this. I think that. Well, we might be spending it immediately, but hey. If we're going to spend it immediately, let's do it on the rubbish boss blind. So we want to play 2 pair. $40 times 3, 40 times 4, so the full house still better. Right, Mr. Bones, probably going to chip in soon. We have a double tag. Smiley Face is back. Obelisk is here. We have played full house 7 times. Do I think I can get around? I don't want to buy 2 rentals though. That's really rough. What's our skip tags? We could skip here for $32. Alright. So, we have played Full House 7 times. We could try and play Full House a few more times before committing to Obelisk. That said, I now doubt my ability to score enough points at all here. So... well, we can do a full house up to 8. It was not helpful. All right, no dice. I will take $25 because either we win and we have $25 or we start again near immediately and it's no skin off my nose. Just want like a juicy start, you know? That will get us over that line. Oh boy. We can't afford to reroll the shop. We have 4 of each suit. This is bad because they're going to take 2 cards from us. Then we have to find 100 points out of whatever we have here, which we are not going to do. It's a shame, but it's fine. I will try for a polychrome joker. That is 4 diamonds right after 4 spades. That is a full house. 5s and deuces. Yes. Jacks and deuces even. Polychrome rental madness is kind of hilarious. We need to find jokers with eternal stickers. Honestly, I'm gonna do it. You don't get any value on big blinds now. Alright, I can't hang around for 6 cents. I don't want to spend on jokers that are just going to get destroyed, so pass. No 6s. Fine. This is going to be here forever, so there's no rush. Clubs, perhaps? Or an ace or a 9? Chaos as an Eternal is pretty bad. Give me a good Eternal out of this pack. Fortune Teller. And then we have to get an economy going somehow. Thank you for the 9. Seriously, we need an economy yesterday. Oh, I wish, but there's no way we beat this, so... No 6s, amazingly. Okay, we just barely scraped through that. No money. But this is at 3x now, so, you know, things are growing with us. Do we spend 1 hand here to do this? Sure. That actually can work. I don't know what number it's going to be, but I'm going to discard these. I would like to be holding more small stuff like that when I do this. It's actually kind of incredible. Do I want to do 5 of a kind? Or 4 of a kind twice? There are 3 jacks still in the deck, though there are 35 cards in the deck, so that's like a 1 in 11 chance-ish to draw one. I could do the math on this, I guess. So it's 120, it's 170 times 18 times 3. 18 times 3 is 54, times 170 is 9,100. So 5 of a kind is fine. You would just get destroyed anyway, so it doesn't matter. I will do this, even though it spends a jack. I regret my decision to spend a jack. Oh, stupid Flint. Alright. This is a terrible plan. This is a terrible, terrible plan. We could find 2 spades or 1 queen or 2 deuces. It was a terrible plan that did not work. It's fine. We flew close to the sun. How has it been 22 minutes of abject failure so far? Can I have any face card, please? Any face card, please. Well, it'll scale. It won't scale very fast because we only have 3 hands. But it will scale. I'm going to pass and get my $1 of interest. Show me a club. That is not a club. This would be 20, 30, 40 times 6. 40 times 5 is 200. It's not enough. No idea if this is enough. It is. Okay. Don't want raised fist right now. How can you not give me a heart? It's very simple. +6. Ah. This is why we left black deck for last, isn't it? Give me like a really early stencil that I can just cruise on through with for a while. Oh man. Uh, 110. 60 times 3 is 180. Oh no, it was like 60, not 110. I'm way off. I would love this, but I just don't have real room. I'm going to gamble on us finding some way to make this useful. Don't know what, but some way. You know what? Was expected. Show me enough money to buy a bloodstone that appears. Straight by 3 levels. Could be done. No hearts. I don't think this is 410 points. It is, okay. Okay. Ace 4. 4. Wasn't enough. This won't win in a hand, but I'll start with it anyway. Then quads will win. Sign of things to come. Lovely, lovely quads. We discussed Rocket being best gained this early. I will try for a free foil card after this. Queen me. Or just give me every jack you ever saw. Alright, we're not winning this one. Double tag? Sure. And we get nothing. You'll have nothing and you'll like it. We could do diamonds, but I'd rather do bigger clubs. That is a lot of clubs. I just can't believe how many of these runs aren't making it to, like, ante 3, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And that. And this. Sort by rank. I really thought we would get towards quads or something. Okay. Nothing useful out of all that. Right, that is lots of queens, lots of jacks. Can they give us quads? Pretty much no. Oh, they can. 110 times 7. So we will need this, I think. Goodbye, Queen. We hardly knew you. And now quads here isn't going to do anything for us either. It just wouldn't be enough. I'm going to reset. $25 would be massive. Hearts? No hearts. Aces and sixes? Probably not. Aces and sixes. Yes. I don't need the money as much. What was the joker I was just... Oh no, it was an Emperor card. I said I didn't need the money, game. I said I didn't need the money. Can we find a heart? We cannot. Is this worth 30 times 3, which is 90? It is. We are loaded. Okay. Let's not squander this opportunity. Let's start with the Mega Buffoon pack. 2 jokers. Everything is rental. Most of it is perishable. What boss are we fighting? Hook. What is this? 3 of a kind levels. I'll do this. And I will do this. I will buy that, reroll this. A level in flush and some chips. And a pack. And ditch out some small diamonds. All of these aces are now aces of spades. I wanted to get rid of chaos, although this is spend 3 to reroll 5 for free, so that's not so bad. But I do want that banana. I do indeed. And I think this is a fine trade. Do I want to level up trips by 3? I don't think so. Right, this arrowhead isn't going to last forever. Hanged Man is back. I'm into it. What were we getting rid of? Small diamonds. We can get rid of small hearts as well. Thank you for keeping the steel card in hand. I really appreciate that. Banana is extinct. Let's take the discount. Seeing double is X-Malt, which we kind of need. Double tag. Double negatives. I'm sold. So we need to just find some malt real fast. That will certainly do it. Okay. 2 kings and a 9 into spades. We still have 6 joker slots. That's not forgotten. This has 1 hand remaining on it. Our negatives are... I mean... they are not great. But at the same time... Riffraff can just hang out after it's dead. And we need to get a win with Joker at some point anyway. I don't want to get rid of the baby spades yet. I will make another ace of spades. We're up to 5 ace of spades. We've gotten rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards smaller than 7 inclusive. Oh dear. Alright, Zany is helpful for sure. Chips are going to be low. 8, 9, 10. Let's ditch these. Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. We don't get any value out of Zany. So it's actually terrible. That is just a big fat loss. Damn it. I thought that was going to go somewhere. A free uncommon joker. I'm just going to look for the last 6. Instead, we get an ace, which is bigger. Although we don't have a 300-point goal, we have a 450-point goal. So probably should have just played what I had sooner. Yep, that's on me. This is not 300 points, that's fine. That is 50 points. Two pair and 2 pair. I will go perishable onyx agate. That will give us loads of leeway for just finding simple wins for a while. If we can find a 4th club, of course. And by that I mean a 5th club. Oh, it's tempting. No point in ectoplasming this because it's going to disappear soon, so... Deja vu to king. Shame I can't afford to put that on it as well. Oh, of course. Of course, the thing that I have is super duper hard counted. Well, quads might help. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to sell this to take this Mega Buffoon pack. They're all rentals. Okay, we're going to play so much high card, it's silly. And it's not going to be anywhere near enough points. What was I thinking? Just give me one run that gets like past anti-6, and then if it goes well, we can win, and if it doesn't go well, I can mentally go, yes, that's an episode. Because it's just been abysmal so far. Alright, Matador. Foil Matador is going to be expensive now, but we can play some hands with some clubs in to earn a bunch of money here. I should have played 10 high and then the straight perhaps, but no, we're good. We're good. Here's Queen high for $8. And then here's 2 pair with a club for $8 more. So Matador has paid for itself, even with its eternal rental. Now, that will pay for itself. And we have a run. Right now, just a diamond will be fine. We could splash just to get hearts added into the equation. It's going really well, clearly. Lovers? Yes. Is it what I really want? I guess so. Boss blind, the mouth, play only one hand type this round. With 3 hands, we could play one hand type, a different hand type than the same first hand type, and get $8 from Matador. But that is risky business. Well, this is awkward. I guess we play a pair with a bunch of extra hearts in it, and it's kind of like playing a flush. Then we play 2 pair and it doesn't score. Or should I just play a pair? Yeah, I should take every scoring opportunity I can get, really. Alright, we are going to win. Popcorn is great temporary value. No lovers here. Temperance for 18 on egg is great. Excuse my sneezing. Obviously you guys don't hear it, but there's just a sudden awkward silence. Egg has 2 rounds remaining, then we can make up some room there. 3,200 points to score. I will play quad queens. Nice. Ballot with Bloodstone is nice, even if only temporarily. Let's open this first, in case it has Temperance or W money. It doesn't, that's fine. This is going to go away eventually, so Wheel of Fortune is less desirable. Let's see what we get out of this. No, let's do this. Then this goes there. I would like that voucher in a second. Nah. The 4 can go multiple times with the enhancement. I need higher base malt for these bloodstones. Should have done that first. Never mind. All diamond cards are debuffed. It's fine. I forgot about Splash Hanging Chad, but we are getting Matador money. Okay, we have to spend our 10. Hopefully this scores enough points, but no guarantees. We did get there with extra Matador cash. We still have room for another Joker. Supernova is not really what I want. Sun card. Yes. Tarot cards appear twice as frequently. I can kind of get behind it, honestly. Not often we get behind that, but you know. 80 chips on a flush. We can just buy it. Nine up front to go in triplicate. We're okay. Where is Oops All Sixes when you need it? You have the sun in you. Seven, 6, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flush is not worth anything really to us. So a straight flush starting on 8 is going to get a lot more value from Bloodstone if multiple triggers go. Popcorn, eaten. That can go on a heart somewhere along the line. Don't want those. Spade cards are debuffed. I'll take the money just to get over the interest line. You know what? I'll do it again. And then do this. So plenty of cash. You are out. Telescope on 6 flushes. Might be too little too late. But it's about the only hope we've had so far. You got 2 turns remaining. You're eternal. I don't love that. Cards played previously this round are debuffed. FYI. So we don't want to use too many of our hearts. But when you have hands like that, you might have to play a lot of your hearts. Oh yeah, we're so screwed. Alright, that is going to end today's Black Deck attempts for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys for the next slog through Black Deck next time. Cheers.